In today's episode of The Story of Animals, we dive into one of nature's most iconic designs. At first glance, they may look like simple camouflage, but hidden within those bold black bands is something extraordinary. Just like human fingerprints, no two tigers have the same stripe pattern. And yes, that means if tigers had a crime scene, forensic experts could identify the culprit by their fur alone. But what makes their stripes so unique? And why did evolution paint them this way? Let's find out more about the tiger's unique stripes. Tigers are the only big cats with such striking, high-contrast markings. Lions, they prefer a sleek golden coat. Leopards? Sure, they have spots, but those rosettes repeat across individuals. But tigers? They take individuality to the next level. Each tiger's stripe pattern is completely different, running down their body in a mix of vertical bars, swirls, and breaks. And here's the kicker. It's not just their fur that carries the design. If you shaved a tiger, not that anyone should try, you'd find that the stripes are actually imprinted on their skin. That's right. These patterns aren't just decoration. They're built into the tiger's very DNA. Tigers may be among the largest predators on land, but even they need the element of surprise. Their stripes help them blend into tall grass, dappled forests, and shadows, making them the ultimate stealth hunters. But you might be wondering, how can bright orange with black stripes possibly be camouflage? The secret lies in how their prey sees the world. Many of the animals tigers hunt, deer, wild boar, and antelope, don't see colors the way humans do. Instead of orange, they likely perceive the tiger as a dull shade of green or gray, and those stripes, they break up the tiger's outline, making it look more like part of the vegetation. The unique stripe patterns of tigers are determined by their genes, but even cubs from the same litter will have different markings. Scientists have discovered that these stripes are influenced by a combination of genetic coding and slight variations in development inside the womb, like nature's own version of an artist's brushstroke. And here's something even wilder. Some tigers are born with rare color mutations that change their famous pattern. White tigers, for example, still have stripes, but their orange pigment is missing due to a genetic variation. Golden tigers have lighter, more faded stripes, while the ultra-rare stripeless tigers have markings so faint they're almost invisible. But no matter the color variation, each tiger's pattern remains unique, making them truly one of a kind. So, how do tiger stripes compare to human fingerprints? In terms of uniqueness, they're nearly identical. If you scanned every single tiger on Earth, you wouldn't find two with the same pattern. Just like if you fingerprinted everyone in the world, no two prints would match. This has even led researchers to develop AI-based programs to track individual tigers by analyzing their stripe patterns, much like forensic fingerprint databases. And here's where it gets really interesting. While humans use fingerprints for identification, conservationists use tiger stripes the same way. Instead of tagging or collaring every tiger in the wild, researchers rely on photographs and pattern recognition software to track individual animals. This helps scientists monitor populations study movements, and even protect endangered tigers from poaching. In a world where uniformity often reigns supreme, tigers remind us of the beauty of individuality. Their stripes aren't just patterns, they're personal signatures, evolutionary marvels, and survival tools all wrapped into one. From their skin-deep uniqueness to their hidden camouflage superpowers, these magnificent cats prove that nature really does have an artistic side. So, next time you see a tiger, whether in a wildlife documentary, a zoo, or, if you're extremely lucky, in the wild, take a moment to appreciate those incredible stripes, because behind each one is a story written by nature itself. Now, it's time to see how much you've learned from today's episode. We've got 3 fun trivia questions coming up. Ready? Let's start. Question 1. What makes a tiger's stripes unique? The correct answer is C. No 2 tigers have the same stripe pattern. Like human fingerprints, each tiger's stripes are entirely unique, making them a natural form of identification. Let's try another question. Question 2. Why do tigers have stripes? The correct answer is B. To camouflage in their environment. Tigers rely on their stripes to blend into tall grass and shadows, making them nearly invisible to their prey. Let's move on to the last question for this episode. Question 3. What is special about a tiger's skin? The correct answer is C. It is also striped, even if you shave the fur. A tiger's stripes aren't just on its fur. They extend all the way to its skin, ensuring its unique pattern remains even if the fur is removed. Great job if you got all 3 questions correct. If you missed any, don't worry. You've just learned some fascinating facts about these magnificent striped predators.
Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.